Co-op was definitely a huge influencing factor in choosing Northeastern because I felt like it was very unique and not a lot of other schools had that program developed in the same way that Northeastern did, so I really felt like I could get just like substantial professional experience from coming here.
It was 100% why I chose Northeastern.
It was the deciding factor. I was between Syracuse and Northeastern.
Co-op was definitely the reason why I came to Northeastern. It's just a great opportunity.
Yeah, I'm a co-op right now. I'm actually currently working from home. They let me every Friday, which is really nice, and it's been a great experience learning how to work on a team.
I definitely wanted to have experience before I graduated and knowing what I wanted to do.
Co-op is one of the top reasons students decide to come to Northeastern. With 9,982 students being placed on co-op during the 2016-2017 school year, it can provide great experiences in many different fields. Students may use the opportunity to try out a new career, get their foot in the door, or earn some money while in college. These are just some of the many benefits to Northeastern's co-op program.
On top of giving students the opportunity to work in the workplace, to meet people in their field, in their industry, it helps students build skills that are really important in differentiating when they go to seek their full-time jobs, and it helps employers build a pipeline of students.
College of Science Co-op Advisor Dave Merry believes that co-ops benefit employers because of the pipeline it creates for them to hire graduates. In 2014, 50% of graduates received a job offer from a company they previously co-opted at.
Co-op is like a 6-month interview. If you've worked somewhere for 6 months, you've learned the ropes, you know the people, and you did a good job, it's really a no-brainer for that company to want to hire you after graduation if there's a spot.
The co-op has been an absolutely invaluable experience for me in deciding what I want to do with my career and getting some really valuable experience to help me forward my career path.
With 3,100 employers around the world partnered with Northeastern, co-op enabled students like biochemistry major Sarah Williams to try out different types of work.
My second co-op that I'll be doing this spring is at the Broad Institute, working in Beth Stevens' lab studying synaptic development in schizophrenia.
Another student, Jake Grondin, has taken advantage of multiple co-op opportunities to try out different fields that he might be interested in.
So to me, the purpose of co-op is trying out different career paths and seeing what fits for you. So for my first co-op, I worked a lot more in a hospital and decided that, you know what, medicine is something that I really do want to go into. And for my second co-op, it's going to be a lot more research focused. So I'll be seeing if the research branch of biology is something that I'm also interested in. And once you have the experience of being at a co-op, that can help make a student stand out as well. According to the university, employers rate preparedness of recent grads at 64%. For Northeastern grads, that number is 86%. They rate Northeastern graduates higher in creativity, leadership, and work ethic, to name a few. However, Northeastern is not the only school with a co-op program. Schools like Elon University, Purdue, and Rochester Institute of Technology all offer co-ops. Drexel University has a very strong program, with students co-oping around the country and in 51 countries around the world.
Being in a place where, co-ops were important and you had to do them, it drove me to want to do more and to go out and see what opportunities are out there.
There's other schools around the country that have co-op programs, have good internship programs. What differentiates Northeastern from those? What makes us better at that than they are?
I go to conferences that are co-op and internship oriented, and sometimes they'll say, oh yeah, we placed 50 students on co-op this year. And I say, that's adorable. Number of employers we work with, the number of relationships we manage, and the time we spent building up our reputation as a co-op school really differentiates Northeastern. A lot of schools try to work with big companies, so if they can get all their students to work at one large company, that's actually pretty easy, and that's really nice. We try to make sure that our students have a wide variety of opportunities, so with startups, with small private labs. So 100% of our students don't go to Google or Amazon. A lot of them do, and they have great opportunities, but they have a wide array of opportunities.
When I came to Northeastern as a tour and as a prospective student, they told us that we could go anywhere in the world, and one of the people that actually showed me around had gone to Antarctica, and it inspired me to apply for the position and end up coming to Northeastern. So now that I am here, I'm going to be spending 6 months in Palmer Station, Antarctica, working in a biology lab studying the effects of climate change and increasing water temperatures on fish that don't have red blood cells.
One student we spoke to had a bad experience when applying for co-op. They applied, interviewed, and even got an offer. But when they asked a clarifying question about how much they would be paid on co-op, the employer took the offer off the table. Challenges like this happen all the time at Northeastern. So how does the university deal with this?
We work with students, but we also work with the employers, and we know them really well. So we're able to hopefully mitigate some of those problems when they come up. The unfortunate thing is they mirror some real world situations. So students who have difficulty while on co-op with a difficult supervisor or feeling like they're overworked or having their job expectations change, those are very real things that happen all the time. So while they're difficulties, they're also educational. Whether that be on the securing co-op end of things or during co-op, they're all real things that happen not just on co-op, but sort of in the job search process.
The process, I think, for myself and everyone is pretty hectic because you have to apply to so many jobs that you may or may not even be interested in hopes that you'll get a position that you like, and in a short amount of time because everyone else is also looking for the same positions.
When Sarah applied for her first co-op, she found herself getting few calls for an interview. Recently, for her second co-op, she had 4 interviews in 1 week before accepting her top choice.
What I do try to do is put things into the perspective of, I can bring up a chart and say, here's, every one of your friends has a co-op, here's the chart. 40% of students have a co-op right now, 60% don't. There's a lot of confirmation bias. If you hear 3 people say they have a co-op, everybody has a co-op.
Co-op can be a very stressful experience for students, but it can also be a really rewarding one. 94% of students at Northeastern complete at least 1 co-op, and 76% do at least 2. The opportunity can jumpstart a career and help students learn much more about themselves. For NUTV, I'm Scott Adelberg. Thanks for watching.